you're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach,
culinary arts, auditor,
a firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official,
just go for it.
take the plunge, open the door.
say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyestoofficiating.com.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome to the campus of Reinhardt University. Thanks for being with us this afternoon. College basketball, we're about to get underway with Game 2 of our doubleheader on the Southeast Sports Network, and starting lineups being introduced right now between the Bulldogs and the Eagles. Reinhardt University 5-8 overall this year, playing host to the Union College Bulldogs, who are 10-5 on the season. Thanks for being with us on the Southeast Sports Network. Find all of our upcoming broadcasts, watch live anytime, 24/7 from anywhere in the world at SCSNsports.com. You can also connect with us on social media at SCSN Sports. Taking a quick look at these starting lineups, and taking a quick look at these teams overall, the Bulldogs are 10-5 on the season, but only 3-4 on the road this year. They're averaging 82.5 points per game scoring the basketball. The Eagles of Reinhardt University 5-8 overall, but 4-1 at home this season. 43% shooting from the floor and averaging nearly 81 points per game as a team. Our players to watch will start with the Bulldogs, who are on the road, 17.5 points per game for Sullivan. 51% from the floor. He's getting nearly 10 rebounds per game and shooting almost 45% from beyond the arc. And for the Eagles of Reinhardt University, we'll keep an eye on Mr. Nate Jones. He's been electric, 17 points per game, 40% from the floor, 4 rebounds per game, and he's being watched by the conference as a statistical leader in points per game. We've got 2 of the very best in the conference playing here today on the hardwood inside of Brown Gymnasium in Sullivan and Nate Jones. Very excited to bring you all the action between these two teams as tip-off is just seconds away. Thanks for being with us on the Southeast Sports Network. Bulldogs on the road wearing their black uniforms with orange accents. Reinhardt Eagles at home wearing white with yellow. Gabriel Schrei here on the call. And welcome inside of Brown Athletics Center. Tip 1, back to Fred Adams. Reinhardt University will start with the ball. Close side of the floor. Eagles, gorgeous entry pass, looking for the dunk, and he gets it to go as it clatters all around. Quick score, Reinhardt out to an early lead, 2-0. We got a player slow to rise. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like the redshirt freshman James will check out of the game. Quick dunk and shaken up just a little bit. They're checking on James right now. The officials are going to give him just a second to maybe check back into the game. Reinhardt Eagles, a challenging season so far, 5-8 overall. In the AAC, their record 4-6. Tyler Smith has been crucial, 28 points in their last game against St. Andrews. The Eagles have a strong offensive average, 80.5 points per game. Great ability to score efficiently all across the floor. On the other side, Bulldogs of Union College, an impressive record, 10-5 overall, very competitive. In conference play, outstanding, 9 wins, dominant in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Hamilton scored a season-high 32 points last time out, the most by any Bulldog this season. And Sullivan has been consistently strong, recording double-doubles in 3 of their last 4 games, demonstrating just his ability to stuff the stat sheet from all across the floor. At the line, this is Fred Adams, 57% at the charity stripe this season as he makes it 3-0. Here come the Bulldogs of Union College looking to respond. Their first chance of the ball in this first half today. Douglas to the far side. Dogs up top, Sullivan close side. Union College taking their time. Mazga fires from the elbow. This rattles off. Reinhardt running the floor. It's Fred Adams. Adams, a redshirt sophomore from Statesboro, Georgia. Nate Jones passed outside. Adams on the elbow. Long ball. That is a deep 3, and Nate Jones couldn't hit it. Junior from Dayton, Ohio, lets it fly. Key score, 17.1 points per game, 40% from the field, 36% from out there. He's also hitting 81% of his chances at the line. The guy inbounding our player to watch, a senior from Louisville, Kentucky, out of Fairdale High School, Markello Sullivan. 51% from the floor, 17.5 points per game, one of the most efficient in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Quick drive, putback goes. Anton Mazga, the senior from Hemet, California, cleans it up. Played at Notre Dame Riverside High School. That's the second time that name has come up to me this week, Notre Dame Riverside in California. Chance to tie it. For the moment, trailing by 1. And we're tied 3 apiece. Reinhardt back up the floor. It's Fred Adams. Eagles driving inside is Smith. Lewis didn't like the pressure. Adams towards the corner, and he's hit with a travel. Ball will go back to the Bulldogs. Reinhardt University back in a defensive shell, and this one rattles out. A good look. Union College will try again as they maintain possession. Somehow ends up in the hands of Hamilton. Close side, Turner spins. Hamilton from a step beyond the arc gets that to go. What a deep 3 and a 6-0 run 2 minutes into this. That's an important 3. It's a game-changing 3. It changes the way Reinhardt approaches the early stages of this. Eagles trailing by a bucket. Close side arc entry pass. Reinhardt Reinhardt fighting down towards the low block. Here's the three from the far wing. This is boarded by the Bulldogs. Union College, Turner over the timeline. Turner to the elbow, flipped outside. Here's one from the far wing. It's short. Union College can't get it to go. Fred Adams wants to go down by himself and has it blockered away. Packed by Turner. A second chance goes. This time it's Nate Jones. We're tied at 6 apiece. Might not seem like that big of a deal, but staying tied early, a big momentum bucket. Here's one knocked down from just inside. Deontay Douglas gets that to go. It's 8-6. Bulldogs in front. 3 minutes and change into this first half. Reinhardt University. Inside goes Lewis. Kick to the corner. There's the three, and he knocks it down. A gorgeous bucket. Hitting that from the parking lot. Darian Reed. That puts Reinhardt back out in front by just one. 9-8 the tally. Bulldogs man drives, floated back outside. He's got a wide open three, and it's just short. Swatted at, not once but twice. Reinhardt comes down to the ball. Tyler Smith with the board. Smith had some space. It's stolen away by Sullivan. Teed up and all alone. Douglas feeds this back door to Mozga, who gets it to go. 10-9 lead, just seconds into this one, in advantage of Union College and the Bulldogs, and a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well and be back with more college basketball in just a moment on SESN.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome back to the campus of Reinhardt University. A one-point game in the early stages between the Eagles and the Bulldogs. This one fired from the straightaway, regathered by Jones. Down inside, off the glass, this goes for Tyler Smith. Reinhardt out in front by one. Neck and neck from the very beginning. Reinhardt jumped out to an early 3-0 lead. Bulldogs responded. They went on a 6-0 run, and the Eagles have been hanging with them since. Here's the three from the wing. Off the mark. Reinhardt. Finesse to Nate Jones. He drives. There's the spin. Blockered away. Fighting for the ball near the center of the floor as bodies are sprawled all over. A little chaotic from Molesca, Georgia in the opening minutes of this. We're about 5 minutes into the first half of play. 11-10. Reinhardt leading Union College. Appalachian Athletic Conference basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. High stakes action between these two. This one goes, a little floater. That puts Union College back out in front by one. Couple of quick passes. Here's a long one up the floor. Union College driving. Reinhardt after the takeaway. Here's one from the straightaway and a little flat-footed. Pick back up. Reinhardt close side. He's way beyond the arc and he gets it to go anyhow. Wow, Nate Jones, the junior from Dayton. That's unreal. Quick response, and we're tied at 14. 6 minutes, 10 seconds gone in the first half, tied at 14 between the Eagles and the Bulldogs. College hoops, here comes Lewis, kicked outside.
You good, Todd?
This one had too much. Bulldogs want to respond quickly. Sullivan all the way up the floor, floated to the wing, and the three drops. Nice response quickly by Taron Hamilton, the junior from Georgetown, Kentucky. He's out of Scott County High School, 6'7", big dude. Very efficient scoring the basketball.
Yeah, Nate.
Nate fires from just beyond the arc, boarded by the Dogs. Floated close side. Union College on the wing. Driving in some danger. Kick to the corner. Wanted to fire. Back outside. Sullivan wants three. This won't go. Boarded by Reinhardt University. Coming up the floor, Tyler Smith. Outside, all alone from the wing. The three is automatic for Nate Jones. Nate Jones is building some tape tonight. He's been unstoppable in the early stages. Man, has he been fun to watch. He's killing it. I need a stat check on Nate. Has he got 3 threes? He's got he's got 9 points already. Quick response, and that puts the Bulldogs out in front by 2. Long feed up the floor looking for Jared Russo, the redshirt sophomore out of Woodstock, and it finds its way over the baseline. A whole slew of changes coming onto the floor. Reinhardt University sending a few guys to the bench. James is back into the game, the redshirt freshman who went down in the early moments. Nate Lewis, the senior from Apopka, Florida, in the game. Also on the floor is Tucker Lowe. Some fresh faces for the Bulldogs as well as this shot goes following the whistle. Mazga firing that. On the floor with him, Bailey, Douglas. Hamilton still in the game. Sam Conley along the block as he'll go to the line. 21-17, 8 minutes gone in the first half. He gets this. That makes it a 5-point game. Quick drive and some trouble. A lot of force used down inside, and the whistle comes. So for the moment, it's an 8-3 run in favor of the Bulldogs. Their current 5-point lead fostered by a 6-0 run in the early stages, and this 8-3 run that's snapped here. Nate Jones gets his first. He's 81% at the charity stripe this season. Jones good for 10 points tonight. 3 3-balls already. He is hot to start this Appalachian Athletic Conference contest. Bulldogs inbound, couple of quick passes. Will Bailey off to the wing, some trouble, wide open. This one rattles out. Bulldogs gonna try again. Conley from the elbow. This is tipped by Nate Lewis. He gets the board, or the steal rather. Close side. James keeps it on the floor. Jones to the far side. A little bit of room for Tucker Lowe. It takes a big high bounce and Conley boards it. Junior from Taylorsville, Kentucky out of Spencer County High School gets the board. Sam Conley, 50% from the floor this season, averaging a little more than 6 points per game. Here's a three that's wide left. Tucker Lowe got the board, a couple of quick passes, and Tyler Smith grabbed that aggressively. 10:55 left to play in the first. Reinhardt is getting back into this one. They trail by just 3. 22-19. Two great bench bosses tonight. Justin Newton, the head coach of Reinhardt University. On the other side, Tim Curry leading the Union College Bulldogs. Nine minutes, 5 seconds played of this first half. Tyler Smith is senior out of Lakeland, Florida, 6'6", 220 pounds. 63% at the line as this rattles out on him. He's averaging nearly 17 points per game, one of the most efficient scorers in the conference, shooting 47% from the floor this season. Union College, Conley from the corner up to the wing, driving and firing from the elbow, and the floater goes. Knocked down by Markel Turner, the senior from Barberville, Kentucky. 12.5 points per game this year for Turner. Handoff, Reinhardt driving, James in trouble. He goes down hard, fouled. Trailing by 3, he'll go to the line. 10:27 left in the first half. Reinhardt's three-point shooting has been notable, 33% success rate from beyond the arc this season. 37th in the nation in field goal attempts from three-point range. Their percentage, one of the better in the conference. Brightest spot statistically for Reinhardt in the national game is free throws made. They're 21st in the nation in free throws made, 23rd in the nation in free throws attempted. Bulldogs keeping it on the floor. Oh, that's a long three from the straightaway. Big high bounce, and it won't go. Markel Turner is feeling it tonight. Wow, able to keep it away from him. Lewis floats this back outside. James drives from the corner. Fed down low, and Nate Lewis puts it in off the glass. 24-23, Reinhardt trailing by just 1 to the Bulldogs. Union College, nice feed. Sullivan back door, and this goes. Big dunk.
Good pass. Good finish, Will. You good.
26-23. Union College back out in front by 3. To respond, it's Tucker Lowe. Reinhardt University setting up beyond the arc. Lowe drives onto the elbow, fed across. Tyler Smith to the corner. Lewis up to James. He wants it from the elbow. This rattles around and comes out. Union College fighting through traffic and the whistle. Taryn Hamilton unable to get up the floor, and a timeout on the floor. So we'll take a timeout as well. College basketball, Reinhardt trailing by 3 to the Bulldogs of Union College. Reinhardt University going to take back over with the ball, inbounding from the far side of the hardwood.
There we go. Good. Come on, D-Ray. Work at it. Use it. Cut.
Union College on the defensive end of the floor. Their strong point is offense, averaging 82.5 points per game. Swatted at. Bulldogs on cue get the steal. Hamilton, far side, and the whistle. A lot of contact. Sullivan's fired up about that. Reinhardt University led up the floor by Fred Adams. One handoff. James to the corner. Eagles taking their time. Tyler Smith.
Get a good one. Get a good one.
And a drive on Sullivan. Backdoor feed. Fred Adams is blocked. Union College fighting for the ball. Loose in the paint. And now the whistle. The Bulldogs, solid field goal percentage, 44%, underlining that efficient scoring ability. I mentioned a moment ago, 82.5 points per game this season for Union. They have a significant rebounding advantage today, 40.1 rebounds per game, which has been a key factor in their success. Eagles are coming off of an impressive 104-72 victory against St. Andrews. back on Tuesday. That was a 2 p.m. tip. Couldn't be here for that one. Prior to that, a pair of losses. They were on a 2-game skid. They snapped that win. Long feed. He's got room. Ladles this in. A nice layup and a 5-0 lead now for the Bulldogs of Union. 28-23. Reinhardt trying to drive inside. James steps back. He's got some space for the 3 and it's short. Gets his own miss. Off the glass, swatted at. Still alive and he puts it back. Can't get it. Fighting for it. Reinhardt comes away with the ball again. Lewis. It's chaotic as he steps inside and fires. Nearly put back. Sullivan flipped it across to the far side to Douglas. Step back from the straightaway. He knocks down the deep 3. Markel Turner, the senior, gets a nice one. Another breakdown on the floor. This time we'll take a break with him. College basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more in just a moment. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia, the campus of Reinhardt University. Reinhardt University trailing 31-23 to the Bulldogs of Union College, and boy, has Union College been hot of late. They went on a 3-game skid starting November 18th. They lost on the 18th and 21st and the 24th of November. Truett, McConnell, Milligan, then Florida Memorial. Since then, in their last 8, they're 7-1. Their only loss on December 16th at Freed-Hardman, and that was a 10-point loss. Just bested Montreat by 20. So they've been hot, looking to continue that streak on the road against Reinhardt University this afternoon. We've got all the action here on the Southeast Sports Network. Thanks for being with us. Eagles, some trouble on the straightaway. Able to evade danger. Lewis goes inside for the jam! Oh, baby! Somebody check on that rim! We gotta look. We gotta look at that one. Here's another look. Quick pass. Cleared for takeoff. All alone. That's unreal. And he picks up the extra point. Love to see it. Old-fashioned three-point play. So now a 5-point game, 31-26. Everybody in the gym is fired up about that dunk. Nothing quite like a good dunk. Union College trying to inbound. Nate Lewis, a senior from Apopka, Florida, 6'6", 13 points per game, 45% from the field, just 22% from 3. His free throw percentage, one of the best in the nation at 86%. Markel Turner went to the corner. Mazga walking out to the wing. There's the drive, stops on the elbow, in some danger. Got it away. Sullivan wants to go and puts it in off the glass as the whistle sounds. 6:51 left to play in the first half. It's 33-26 Bulldogs. Sullivan goes to the line. He was our player to watch for the Bulldogs, and you can probably see why. Markello now able to knock down the extra point at the line from the charity stripe. Already 4 rebounds, 4 assists for him. 3 points. Pass to the corner. Reinhardt in some trouble. Far side. Wants the three. Nearly got fingertips on it. Union College gets the quick board. Bulldogs with haste. Driving into the paint. Floated outside. Heavily contested three, and he knocks it down anyhow. Taryn Hamilton is having a day on the road for Union. Hamilton, 9 points, 3 3-balls. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs, trailing only to Nate Jones in this game. And there's one for Jared Russo, redshirt sophomore from Woodstock out of River Ridge. This is his first outing where he's scored points, getting him involved for the first time this year. Sullivan on the straightaway. Floated towards the corner. Bulldogs working it all around. They like that look, and he can't knock it down in his eye twice. A lot of contact as Lewis and Mazga go down together. Both of them look to be all right. Taryn Hamilton out of Georgetown, Kentucky, trying a second three in a row from that same spot. Both heavily contested by Russo, the redshirt sophomore. This time he comes up short. Russo hadn't scored any points at all this season. Just moments ago, he got the lid off the basket, his first bucket. Got 2 rebounds already this afternoon. This is his 6th game he's appeared in. Long feed, inbounding pass for Union College. 5.5 left in the first half as this is floated off the glass. It's a 9-point game. Nice little lead built up for Union. Reinhardt to cut into that from the wing, automatic. Are you kidding me? Nate Jones, bowling at home. He's got 14 points. He's 4 for 6 from range. Wow. He's also got a pair of rebounds and assists to go with it. From the wing, that rattles off. Nate Jones lofted up the floor to Darian Reed on the outward pass. Reed back to him. Jones defended by Turner, trying to go inside off the glass, nothing doing. Boarded by Conley. Long feed down to Douglas. Douglas is in trouble. Back to Conley. This goes a little kiss off the glass. And again, an 8-point game. 4.5 left to play in this first period. They've been neck and neck. Ever since an 8-3 run put together by Union College, they've been in the lead between 5 and 10 points at any given time. They've been able to maintain that lead. Reinhardt, oh! Nakai Fisher, the redshirt freshman from Lawrenceville, hits that. 27% from range this year, and he gets that with ease. Quick response by Union College. 4 minutes left in the first half. It remains an 8-point game. 42-34. Ball's loose, scrambling for it. Reinhardt comes away with it in traffic. Backdoor feed off the glass, automatic for Russo. 2 players coming onto the floor for Reinhardt. It's Lowe waiting to check in alongside Lewis. Markello Sullivan, the senior from Louisville, checking in for the Bulldogs.
Old school, that's how you do old school. I'm bleeding? This is the wrong towel to wipe my face with.
You can hear Nate Lewis is right in front of our action mic, waiting to check in. There was some confusion with that. Thought he was bleeding for a second, but he's not. Douglas from the wing. Wow, how do you contest that? Senior from Owensboro, Kentucky. That's unreal. He's averaging nearly 14 points per game this season. You can see why. 44-36. Here come Reinhardt's Eagles. Working it all around. Reed back outside. That is a deep three from the straightaway. This This kid can't miss. Nate Jones is a machine tonight. Nate Jones is blowing my mind. He gets the board. It's a 5-point game. Reinhardt trying to cut it to the smallest lead of the Bulldogs in the last 5 minutes, and they do. 44-41, and they're headed to the line. And that's a nice run for Reinhardt. A 10-5 run in favor of the Eagles over the last 5 minutes. 44-41. Nate Jones, 5 for 9 from the floor. Only 2 of those are from inside of the arc. He's got 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Leading all scorers. That goes at the line for Reed. He's got 6 points. Here come the Bulldogs. Their leading scorers, Douglas and Turner, both with 10. Hamilton and Mozga have 9 and 8 respectively. Turner from the straightaway to respond. It's short, just barely. Lewis got the board. Low. All around the arc. Reinhardt trying to buy some space. Triple teamed, he gets rid of it. Eagles drive. Low knocks this down from mid-range. That ties us at 44. It's our second tie of the night. Bulldogs in some trouble. We haven't been tied since the opening minutes of this game. It's been 12 minutes since a tie. Bulldogs from the wing. This one takes a big high bounce. They'll keep it. Sullivan and Union College trying to take their time. 15 on the shot clock. From the elbow, he passes it instead of shooting. This one's short. Another chance, won't go. Reinhardt. Close side.
It's okay. It's okay.
Eagles are seeking their second lead of the night. 90 seconds left in the first half. For me as an announcer, there is nothing more fun than a scrappy basketball team. Somebody who is where they're not supposed to be, doing everything right, keeping themselves in a position to win. Reinhardt's so good at home. They're 4-1 here in Brown Athletic Center this year. Hamilton up the floor and right away the whistle before he even gets the shot off. 79 seconds in the first half. AAC Commissioner Greg Popovich on hand tonight, standing over beyond the baseline, chatting it up with fans. Athletic Director Jeff Portier is actually keeping the book tonight for the games. Former Reinhardt Eagles basketball star himself. This one rattles around and goes. It's a 2-point game. (46-44). Bulldogs lead. Couple of handoffs. Reinhardt maybe in trouble. James slows it up for a moment. Driving, ball's lost. Union College coming away with it. Douglas through traffic, close side. Sullivan on the straightaway. To the elbow. Nakai Fisher defensively. Outside to Turner. He sidesteps and lets it fly. 50 seconds left in the first half. Douglas tries again. It takes a big high bounce and goes. A 4-point game. Bulldogs extend their lead 48-44. 30 seconds left in the first half. Reinhardt, a couple of passes. Jones tries to take it into the paint and the foul. 22.8 showing on the clock in this first half. So Jones to the line. He's 2 for 2 so far at the charity stripe tonight. 17 points for him. This is his first. This season he's 81% at the line. second will go. 18 points tonight for Jones. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds. 3-point game, 48-45 Union. Bulldogs led up the floor by the senior from Owensboro, Deontay Douglas. Douglas heavily defended, trying to get around low, stops on the arc, step back from the straightaway, short. This one travels over the baseline and a quick whistle. 2.4 seconds left in the first half. That fouls the game changer.
Stay right there. Nothing out quick. Nothing out quick.
6'4" senior from Louisville, Sullivan at the line. He was our player to watch tonight. 1 for 1 at the stripe. He's only got 3. Now 2 for 2. 4 points tonight for Sullivan. It extends the lead of the Bulldogs back to 4. It's 49-45. Second will go as well. It's a 5-point game. 2.5 seconds. Low. 1 second. Low. Pulls up as the buzzer sounds, and it's wide left. In and out of the corner, and that one won't go. So at the half, it's 50-45. Reinhardt trailing in their home gymnasium to the Union College Bulldogs, living up to their 10-5 record. Very efficient so far tonight. 9-2 in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. 7-1 in their last 8 games. Reinhardt 4-1 in their home gym, looking to make it very difficult to walk away with a win tonight for the Bulldogs of Union. Thanks for being with us for college basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. We'll talk a little more about the Union College Bulldogs and the Reinhardt University Eagles, and have the second half when we come back with more college basketball action on SCSN. Don't go anywhere. We'll have it all right here.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach,
culinary arts, auditor,
a firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
take the plunge, open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome back to the campus of Reinhardt University. Home of the Eagles, we're in Brown Athletic Center. And on the road and battling them, the 10-5 Union College Bulldogs. At the half, they're in the lead by 5, 50-45. Reinhardt 5-8 this season. They're 4-1 at home, hanging around and keeping things close with the Bulldogs of Union. Taking a look at Union College, 10-5 overall, as I mentioned a moment ago, 3-4 on the road. So that's an interesting dynamic against the 4-1 at home Reinhardt Eagles. 44% from the floor this season. 82.5 points per game on average. Reinhardt on the other side, 5-8 overall, 80.5 points per game as well. Our players to watch from the pregame, we were keeping an eye on Sullivan. He's been averaging 17.5 points per game, but really quiet so far tonight. In fact, he's only got 5 points, 1 for 4 from the floor. He does have 5 rebounds and 5 assists to go with that. And on the other side of the ball, we're keeping an eye on Nate Jones for Reinhardt University's Eagles, and he has proven to be the player to watch for the entire game. 18 points, 5 for 7 from beyond the arc, 3 for 4 at the stripe, 3 rebounds, 3 assists to go along with that success. And those two are two of the top performers in the conference as well. Sullivan 17.5 points per game, Jones right behind him, 17.1. The entire conference has been keeping an eye on them all season long. Such a great matchup. We appreciate you being with us for it. Be sure to follow along. We notify our followers every time we go live at SCSN Sports. Social media, our favorites. Twitter, we're very active there. Be sure to find us if you have a Twitter account, Instagram account at SCSN Sports. You can find us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube as well if you would. And you can watch us live and free anytime from anywhere in the world at SCSNsports.com. 24/7 live over-the-top TV. All there for you. Here in Waleska, Georgia, again at the half, 50-45. The lead resting for the Union College Bulldogs. I'm Gabriel Schreier. We're going to take another break and be right back with more college basketball in just a moment on the Southeast Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Get the message of your company here. And get your message here. All while supporting local student athletes. Reach out today to get started. Shry Media. Find us at shrymedia.com.
Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. Second half about to get underway. A 5-point game. Union College in the lead after 20 minutes of play, powered by an 8-3 run and a 6-0 run in the opening minutes. We've seen 3 ties, 1 lead change. Reinhardt was threatening the second lead change of the night right before the halftime break. Union puts it back onto the floor. Bulldogs close side. It's Turner. Turner's in a bit of danger. Flips it across to Sullivan. Deontay Douglas keeps it alive. Turner towards the block. The floater's short. He regathers his own miss. Battle for the ball on the hardwood. Picked up by Reinhardt. Fred Adams with hustle. Adams, the sophomore from Statesboro, Georgia. From the low block, flip to the corner. Lewis, this one rattles around and won't go. Quick pass. Douglas trying to go back outside and get hooked up with Sullivan in the foul. Less than 1 minute into the second half, 50-45 Union. Union drives, floater versus Sullivan is off the mark. And that was a quick whistle. This time it's the senior from Apopka, Nate Lewis. Senior from Louisville, Kentucky at a Fairdale High School. First one rattles around and goes. And he needed that. The Eagles have really contained the top scorer of the Bulldogs until now. 6 points tonight for him. 4 for 4 at the line. Looking to extend the lead of the Bulldogs to 7. Sullivan. That one goes. 5 for 5 at the charity stripe. It's 52-45. Fred Adams gave that off quickly. James. Back across from the wing, the drive on the elbow. James is heavily defended, picks it up. Sullivan keeping him from making a move, and now Reed lets it fly. Ball is grabbed up by the Bulldogs. Long feed, Sullivan off the glass and boarded by Russo. Regathered. Union College to the corner. All the way around the arc. Bulldogs are in some trouble, and the whistle is this down near the baseline. 2 minutes played in the second half in a 7-point game. So far, it's been all Bulldogs. To stop that, the 3, big high bounce. Turner grabbed it. Markel turned to the senior from Barberville. This is loose, regathered by Mazga, and now it goes. So a 5-0 run to open the second half. Big high bounce. 9-point game, 2.5 played in the second half. First one rattles around and goes. James, his 3rd point of the night, his first at the line. James has been a key piece this season for Reinhardt University. He goes 2 for 2 at the line on this trip. He's out of Evans High School in Augusta, Georgia, averaging nearly 9 points per game, shooting over 50% from the floor, including 43% from long range. He missed his first 2 trips to the line, but this season he's 82% at the charity stripe. Mazga, the senior from Hemet, California, at the line now. 74%. He hits that. 32 for 43 this season. It's an 8-point game. Eagles trailing to the Dogs. They get both. 56-47, Union College. Fred Adams, this one's loose for a moment as Brazen James comes down with it. He takes it himself with a little kiss off the glass. Able to burn Sam Conley, the junior from Taylorsville, on his way to the rack. Conley wants to respond, and this one too much on it. Big high bounce taken in by Mitchell Kennedy. Reinhardt University to the corner. James double teamed, trying to get rid of the basketball. The handoff to Adams on the mid block, flipped outside to the wing. Here's the drive by Lewis off the glass as the whistle goes. Able to shovel that one up. What a night he's having. Jones, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. 5 for 10 from the floor. He's 75% at the line tonight. And he'll continue his success. He's now 4 for 5 at the charity stripe, 19 points. Overall this season, as of right now, he's 30 for 36 at the line. Make it 31. It also makes the score really close again. Reinhardt has snapped a 4-0 run by the Bulldogs. Markel Turner able to lay that one in off the glass. (58-51), a 7-point game, 16 minutes left to play. This is Reed trying to battle his way down inside and fouled with force. (16 minutes, 11 seconds left to play in this second half.
I'm gonna hold that to my heart.
Reinhardt gets that to go. 6-point game. Leading all scorers, Nate Jones has 20. Behind him, 3 players with 12 for the Dogs. Douglas, Turner, and Mazga. On the offensive end of the floor, this one easily ladled in by Anton Mazga. It makes it again an 8-point game in favor of Union College. Swatted at, gathered by Mazga. Up the floor, a lot of room. This one off the glass, and it rolls around before it drops in. 4 minutes and 20 seconds played in the second half. It's a 10-point game. One of the larger margins we've seen tonight. An 11-point game after he hits that at the line. 63-52. Bulldogs back in a defensive shell as Tucker Lowe, the redshirt sophomore from Jasper, walks the orange up the floor. He's at a Pickens high. James wants to take it himself, and not enough. Here come the Union College Bulldogs. Sullivan to the corner. Mazga close side on the wing. This goes for Markel Turner. Markel Turner, 35% from three-point range this season, and he buries that one, a clutch bucket here at a clutch time. We're going to take a break with these two programs. We'll be back with more college basketball in just a moment. Union College leading 66-52 over the Eagles of Reinhardt. Welcome back to Reinhardt University. College basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. 5 minutes gone in this second half. And Union College definitely took advantage of their whiteboard time. They've been explosive since a 5-point lead at the half. They've been building this lead, doing everything right. Right now, a 14-point lead. Inside, James pass. Taken by Nate Lewis, who's fouled. Lewis averaging 13 points per game, 46% from the field, 21% from long range, but at the charity stripe, 86% success rate.
Hey, yo, hey. Stop talking on the bench. I got that. So we warned him at halftime, so we warned him at halftime. We're not doing that. I got him.
The official wants the talking to stop on the bench. I'm sure you could hear that from the crowd mic. I'm not sure what they're saying on the bench, but he doesn't like it. I kind of wish I had a mic on the bench, too, for that one. 66-54. It's a 12-point game. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Douglas along the arc, defended by Lowe. Quick foul. The official is still warning players. He does not want to hear it. Something tells me they're not taking him seriously enough. 50-45 was the score at the half. Since then, it's a 10-7 run in favor of the Bulldogs. Sorry, a 16-7 run. Five minutes, 13 seconds played in this second half. Douglas again at the line. This goes. Bulldogs outscoring the Eagles by 10 in the second half. Nate Jones to Nakai Fisher, outside to Lowe. Lowe drives, mid-range in trouble, got rid of it. Back to him, on the wing, in danger, double-teamed, gets it away. Shot clock expiring, the floater by James, taken away by the Bulldogs. The senior from Hemet, California, out of Notre Dame High School. Markel Turner. He's just going to pull up from the straightaway. This one skiffs off the side of the iron. A little too contested by the junior from Dayton, Ohio. Nate Jones, an important defensive piece. Reinhardt is a team shooting 44% from the floor. Penetrating pass is loose and through the paint.
Go, Black.
Inbounding pass to Fisher. Off the glass this goes. And an important bucket for Reinhardt to stay in this. It's an 11-point game. Reinhardt averaging 82 points per game. They allow about 82.9 per game. They've allowed a few more than that. They're on pace to allow a few more than 83 points tonight. On the other side, a similar story. All alone. Oh, baby, that's brutal. Will Bailey from San Diego, California, letting them have it with a dunk. And they hit Will Bailey with the tech. I'm pretty confident you could hear that as well at home. Bailey 6'5", 170 at a Morse high. Averaging 8 points per game this season. Nate Jones, the charity stripe. It's 69-56. This goes. To cut it to an 11-point game. That goes. 7 minutes gone in the second half, an 11-point game. It was a 5-point game at the half. This one continues to be neck and neck. Tucker Lowe, the redshirt sophomore from Jasper, hands it off to Jones. Close side, Lowe's wide open on the wing, and Sullivan gets in his eye. Trying again, Fisher's fouled. As a team, Reinhardt shoots 74% at the charity stripe. That's 50th in NAIA. On the other side of the ball, Union College shoots 75%. One more percent, that's 34th in NAIA. Reinhardt will certainly be content to keep going back to the line like this. Nakai Fisher. Second one rattles all around and goes. Our smallest margin of the last 4 minutes, 69-60. It's a 9-point game. It was a 5-point game at the half. So far, 7 minutes through the second half of play, the Bulldogs outscoring the Eagles by just 4 points. 2 quick passes. Markel Turner turning up the heat. Lowe defending him way back near the RU. Flips down to the elbow. Lots of pressure to the corner. Mazga pulls up for 3. It's short. Falls loose, and as the team scramble for it, quick whistle.
Again! Top, remember!
Tucker Lowe will run the floor for Reinhardt. 12.5 left to play in a 9-point game. Eagles close side to Lowe. Lowe drives into the low block, rattles around, won't go. Boarded by Reinhardt and kept alive. Lewis trying a second time, goes to the hardwood. A battle for the ball, and coming down to it is Sam Conley. Conley flipped it up, and all alone, Will Bailey ladles this one in. Will Bailey showing off the footwork. And the response is a dagger from Nate Jones. Jones hits a 3, and that's an important one. It's 71-63. An 8-point game to extend their lead, and a quick whistle. He took a step. I thought they were going to give the foul to Conley. He took a step before he shot. Trying for the layup, took an extra step. Quick whistle from the far side. So the ball will go back to the Eagles of Reinhardt University. Tucker Lowe, the redshirt sophomore. Quick pass up the floor to Jones. He fires, big high bounce, trying for the board, and it's lost by James. In and out of his hand, nearly able to palm it. 11.5 left in the second half, 71-63 Union College. Markel Turner, the 6'2 senior. Floated far side, nearly stolen by James, battling for the ball. Sullivan comes away with it. Sullivan flipped to the corner. Conley pulls up for 3, it's short. And second chance putback, kissed home off the glass. Darian Reed, the graduate student out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, checking in. Two Bulldogs back deep, watching, keeping an eye on James. It's Will Bailey, helped out by Markello Sullivan. Joining him on the floor, the man at the line, Markel Turner. Don't forget about Mazga and Conley. On the floor for Reinhardt, Fisher's got the ball. Nakai Fisher trying to take it down inside, and he's fouled. Out with him, Nate Lewis, Nate Jones, Tucker Lowe, Darian Reed. (74-63), an 11-point lead for Union College. Tim Curry, Sam Casey shouting out onto the floor to their players. Justin Newton having a quick talk with Lewis and Jones. Reinhardt just played a friendly against Middle Tennessee State up at MTSU, Blue Raiders. Big fan of Middle Tennessee State. Mr. Chip Walters, a radio legend. 11 minutes left to play in this one. 74-64, 10-point game. Sullivan close side, now to the corner. Conley pulls up and he hits the three. That's an important three if you're the Bulldogs. It gives you a little bit of cushion to play with. It's a 13-point game. Nate Jones blows a tire on the way down inside. Bulldogs Athletic Director Tim Curry. Renee Hicks, the Sports Information Director. They do an excellent job, as does the staff of Reinhardt University. Big fan of Jeff Portier. Excellent guy, excellent coach. Helping him out from the front office, David Finney, well beloved in the Appalachian Athletic Conference by other sports information directors, and students from Reinhardt University absolutely love him. Guy does fantastic work. Here come the Bulldogs, backdoor feed. In some trouble, this goes with a little kiss off the glass from Markel Turner. Turner, a senior from Barberville. Tucker Lowe along the arc, here's the three, it's short. Skiffed off the front of the iron, Will Bailey. Across the timeline, floated close side to Sullivan. Down inside, this goes off the glass for Bailey. The Eagles take a timeout, 81-64. Bulldogs a bit of a lead here. They're trying to keep it going, keep it growing. We'll take a break and see if they can when we come back. More college basketball in a moment on the Southeast Sports Network. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. 81-64. Large lead built for the Bulldogs of Union College. They're looking to take care of it and grow that lead. 9 minutes and 42 seconds left to play between the Eagles and the Bulldogs. Justin Newton, Tim Curry send their guys back onto the hardwood. Not a ton of changes here in the late stages. Taryn Hamilton on the floor for Union College. Russo on the floor for Reinhardt. Fred Adams, the redshirt sophomore, running the floor. Given off to Jones. Flipped up top. On the straightaway, it's James. Hand off to Reed. From just inside the arc, he's in trouble. Adams, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Outside, Reed pulls up from the wing. This one too much. Will Bailey got the board. Turner running the floor. And a quick whistle. Markel Turner is really heated up in this second half. Nearly tied for the scoring lead with Nate Jones. Jones leading all scorers with 25, 6 for 13 from the floor, an incredible 6 for 9 from three-point range, 7 for 8 at the charity stripe, 3 rebounds, 3 assists to go along with that unbelievable stat line. Turner 9 for 16, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 23 points. Reed from mid-range, the floater takes an awkward bounce. Up the floor, this is Markello Sullivan. Sullivan on the wing, picks it up. Bailey to the far side. Douglas drives. Maybe some danger. Turn around, the J goes. That's automatic. And the Union College Bulldogs are threatening a 20-point lead for the first time tonight. No lead changes or ties in this second half. Union College had a 5-point lead at the halftime break, and they have not looked back. Reinhardt scoring much more evenly distributed than that of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have 4 guys with double digits. Reinhardt just one, Nate Jones. This is Lewis. Outside to Jones. He drives off the glass. This goes. 83-66. Bulldogs to respond. This is Douglas. He's got 15. Second on the team in scoring. Third of all scorers. Deontay Douglas, 7 for 9 from the floor tonight. 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Pass to close side. This was just inside the arc. Reinhardt's got some steam and a little bit of space. Lewis with a little kiss off the glass. 83-68. Makes the deficit a bit more manageable for Reinhardt. 7.5 left to play. Douglas passed outside, swatted, and regathered. The 3 is short for Turner. Turner still with 23. This is Nate Jones, down inside. Backdoor feed, this goes off the glass. Now it's a 13-point game, and a timeout to stop the bleeding by the Union College Bulldogs. They'll take some whiteboard time, we'll take a break. More college basketball in just a moment on the Southeast Sports Network.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. Reinhardt, a 6-0 run headed into that timeout taken by the Bulldogs. They trail by 13 now. At one point, Union College was threatening to build it up to a 20-point lead. Reinhardt able to stave that off and stay in this game in the late stages. 7 minutes, 11 seconds left to play. Union College with the ball coming out of the timeout. It's Will Bailey. Douglas out of Owensboro, Kentucky, gave it off. Turner across the floor. Back up top. Markel Turner didn't like it. Deontay Douglas again. Driving and firing as the clock expires. What a bucket for Taryn Hamilton. The junior from Georgetown stayed cool, able to pull that off, pushes the lead of the Bulldogs back to 15. James, the redshirt freshman from Augusta out of Evans High. Too much contact for the liking of the close side official. Deontay Douglas didn't like the call, and the official's like, I can't believe you're arguing with me. He grabbed him. Two great crews of officials tonight. I thought they've both done a good job. 15-point game. This one put back by Russo. Again, a 13-point differential. 85-72 Bulldogs. Up the floor, it's Mazga. Mazga wants to go all the way. Here's the pass to the corner. Now the 3 has got too much. Hamilton gets the board. trying to play keep away with Adams, and let's say he stepped out. Eagles are fired up about that.
Get a triple! Get a triple! You need one?
Fred Adams will run the floor for Reinhardt. Across to Lewis. Giving off to James. James in trouble. He goes down. Looks like he might have been caught in the face. Appears to be all right. Back up on his feet. And he's bleeding pretty bad. They're sending him off the floor. So Nakai Fisher coming in for Reinhardt University. Nakai, a redshirt freshman from Lawrenceville out of Parkville High School. 40% from the floor this season, 9 points per game. He's a wicked dunker. We've seen him throw a few down here in Waleska, Georgia. Russo gets one. That cuts it to a 12-point game. 6 minutes left to play. Reinhardt right now on an 8-3 run. Their first run of the second half. They've been just tick-tack, trying to keep up. Eagles come away with it. Fred Adams gets the board. The redshirt sophomore. Now across the floor, it's Jones. Jones to the elbow, finesses this down inside, the turnaround, and it goes. A little hook action for Russo, able to get that to go. It's a 9-point game, a single-digit differential for the first time in the last 10 minutes. Bulldogs working with the ball. Here's one from the elbow, it goes. Will Bailey knocks that down. An 11-point game. This is Lewis. 5 left to play. Pulling up from three-point land. That's off the mark. Sam Conley, the junior. He'll take his time. 25 on the shot clock. Markel Turner. Defended by Adams. Conley across. Here's the drive, off the spin. This rattles around and won't go. Bulldogs try again. Russo gets the board. Outlet pass to Lewis. An 11-point game. Lewis taking direction from Newton as he hands it off to Adams, the sophomore.
Go ahead.
Fred Adams. 5 assists per game. He drives, passed outside. Jones looking to the corner, and it's swatted off of the floor by Mozga. Darian Reed will inbound for Reinhardt. Jones with a cross, fires the mid-range J and knocks it down. And a quick timeout. It's a 9-point game with 3:53 left to play. We'll take a quick timeout as well and be back with the rest of this one. Can Reinhardt climb their way back into it? We'll find out in just a moment following this quick break. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. A 9-point game with 3:53 left to play. 87-78 Union College Bulldogs. They're just hanging on against the Eagles of Reinhardt University, trying to close this out successfully. Markel Turner. Around Fred Adams to the far side, now the corner. Sullivan back out to the wing, and the three is short. A good look, wide open, Anton Mozga. Will Bailey with the entry pass. Mozga near the elbow, flipped outside. 3 on the shot clock. Driving, firing on the hook. Russo gets the board. Reinhardt keeps it alive. Reed flipped this out to the far side. Now Fred Adams. Adams to Darian Reed. Reed working with it over to Fisher. Darian Reed off the glass. It's a 9-point game, 2:45 left to play. Sullivan. And the drive as there's a foul down inside. The senior from Hemet, Mozga. The beneficiary.
Hey, Fred.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Mozga 74% at the line this season. He gets his first. It's a 10-point game. Darian Reed gets a change. Lewis onto the floor for Reinhardt. Second one won't go. Fred Adams, the redshirt sophomore from Statesboro. Hand off to Lewis, to the corner. Along the arc, here's the drive into the mid-post. To the corner, it's Nakai Fisher who knocks down the three. That makes it a 7-point game. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to play. Douglas loses it. Lewis. Nate Lewis has help. He'll take it himself off the glass. And so it's a 5-point game with 2 minutes left to play. 88-83. Bulldogs looking to put this out of reach. Sullivan loses the ball. It's loose on the floor. Lewis picks it up. Heavily defended. Trying to escape as he's double teamed. And the whistle, he took a step. And a timeout on the floor. Justin Newton is not happy with the call, saying there was too much contact prior to that travel. Call will stand as the Bulldogs go ahead and burn a timeout. 88-83, 96 seconds left to play. We're in the closing stages. Both coaching staffs taking advantage of the time, getting together with their guys to talk over strategy here in the late stages. A couple of names for you to keep an eye on here. Nate Jones, Nate Lewis, Jared Russo, and Nakai Fisher for Reinhardt, all in double digits. Jones at 29, Lewis 13, Russo 12, Fisher 11. 5 with double digits for the Bulldogs. Turner with 23, Deontay Douglas with 15, Anton Mozga 15, Taron Hamilton with 13, and Will Bailey 10 points.
Shot clock.
Mazga will inbound for the Bulldogs.
Still out one. Still out one.
Onto the floor to Hamilton. Douglas standing back on the Reinhardt University logo, taking his time. 10 on the shot clock. 120. He's in trouble, being harassed by Lewis, and the foul. It's a 5-point game, a chance to extend that lead for Douglas. Union College at the line. The first goes. It was a 5-point game at the half. Reinhardt able to claw their way back to that same margin with 81 seconds left to play. Markel Turner waiting to check into the game for Union College. Both go with the line for Deontay Douglas. It's 90-83. A 7-point game. Reinhardt inbounds. Coming up the floor with great pace. Adams has some help. Driving down inside. Russo to the corner. Lewis pulls up and the three's off the mark. Russo takes at it. Lewis had it for a moment. Gathered up by Sullivan. Sullivan backdoor, and Douglas gets what might be the put-away bucket. 61 seconds left. It's a 9-point game. Here's Fred Adams. Adams into the low post. Ladles it off the glass. No good. Markello Sutton. Up the floor. Sullivan sidesteps, and outside the pass as he gets the whistle. 47.2 left in the game. Tyler Merriweather, the redshirt sophomore from Hiram, Georgia, checking into his 9th game this season for Reinhardt. And it's an 11-point game with 47 seconds left. Adams along the arc. Jones fights through traffic. Big high three, takes a bounce and won't go. Coming up the floor, Mazga looking to burn clock. 25 on the shot clock. So Union is going to improve their record. They're going to rise to 11-5 on the season, and they'll now have won 8 of their last 9. What a streak for them. Their only loss on December 16th, right before the break, to Freed Hardeman. Reinhardt falls to 4-2 at home on the season, their 9th loss on the year. They've got a nice homestead coming up. 2 home games in a row. First on Wednesday the 10th against Truett McConnell, then on the 13th. That's Saturday against Johnson out of Tennessee. They'll go on the road and battle Pikeville on the 16th of January, then be back at home on the 18th, a Thursday game against Kentucky Christian. Coming up for the Bulldogs of Union College, good-looking stretch for them. They'll stay on the road. They've got to go to the University of Pikeville on Tuesday the 10th, and on Friday the 13th, playing host to Bluefield out of Virginia. Then they'll go back on the road to Kentucky Christian and be at home on the 20th, a Friday game against Milligan out of Tennessee. They rise to 11-5 on the season. Congratulations to the Bulldogs on their nice win. Reinhardt University continues their quest to right the ship. They've had a really, really heavy schedule this season, including a few friendlies against teams like Middle Tennessee State University that have just made it a battle. Even played Troy in the beginning stages of this season. Appreciate you tuning in tonight. Again, the final score, 96-83, a win for the Union College Bulldogs here on the Southeast Sports Network. For our entire crew, I'm Gabriel Schrei saying so long from Waleska, Georgia, with the final score, a 96-83 win for the Bulldogs. This has been college basketball. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live, and our copyright material, today's game, will be archived inside of the app or network where you viewed it and available for replay. This has been a presentation of the Southeast Sports Network.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Get the message of your company here. And get your message here. All while supporting local student athletes. Reach out today to get started. Shry Media. Find us at shrymedia.com.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.